Hey guys, Ryan and Elena back here at Ground Control, still working from half guard. We went over a back take in the previous video, and now we're going to show what I refer to as a what if scenario. It's just a different variation to take the back from here that I like to do a lot. So we're starting in the half guard position, and the first few steps are going to be exactly the same as the last video. So I have my underhook, I'm in my kickstand, work my legs towards the inside, and bring myself up to a good base. Now, we showed before coming up to the shoulder, raising our body, and shucking that arm off. But what if the a common response is to apply what we call a whizzer. So it's a hard overhook that you see Elena coming deep, and it works as leverage. What she can do is really start wrenching down on that, and it takes me out of position. Now there's things that we can go to from here. There's a dive under sweep that we can do that we'll get into in a later video, but we want to still look towards the back for the time being. So people that have wrestled before know about this whizzer position. And one of the common counters that we do, you'll see it a lot of times in a single leg position in wrestling. A lot of times when we're in that scramble, one of the counters we do is called a limp arm. And we're just going to go ahead and do the exact same thing. So rather than the back of my hand coming up towards the shoulder, like we did in the previous one, to where I'm just going to be working, oh, go ahead back towards that. I'm not going to win this battle, okay? Now, Elena's way stronger than me, but even if I had a weaker opponent, that's not going to be in the cards for me. So rather than coming up, I'm going to drop down, and my arm's going to cut in between the two of us. So as I feel my hand drop down towards the hip, and again, we'll show this at a different angle, we're going to go ahead and come towards the near hip, and then I limp my arm, extending it out, throwing forward, then we come back towards the back. So it's going to be a limp arm counter to the whizzer. So one more time with it, when we're in the position, rather than trying to come up the way that we did previously, I might attempt, and when it's not there, I'm going to go ahead and drop down. So my hand's going to drop towards the hip, cut across to the near hip, and then I flick it out. I don't punch it. I don't want to be tense. We want it nice and relaxed so that we can work it all the way out, throwing her body, and now it clears our path towards the back. We'll show it one time from the angle so you can see exactly what my arm is doing here. So as I work my way up, coming across, I don't have the ability to shuck this off the way that we did in the previous video. So still the back of my hand is going to make contact with her back, and we're going to slide all the way to the near hip. As we slide to the near hip, it's going to cut in between us and flick forward, pulling her arm forward and then cutting back towards our seatbelt position. So we'll go one more time, a little bit faster speed. As I get to the position, dragging in front, and now I come up to my good base, I'm met with a whizzer. Knee block isn't there. If I try a knee block, the wrench is going to be there. I can't work my way up, so instead we're going to limp arm down, coming in front, and now we're looking to take the back. And that's a limp arm variation to take the back from the half guard.